nonetheless.
Lap A main event for the Southern Sport Mods, about ready to get underway. Had 23 come into the pits tonight. 23 will start the A main event. Well, almost. Here
All right. Green flags in the air. We got this one underway. Woo! John South takes off like he shot out of a cannon, goes to the lead down in turn number 3.
He does indeed.
Tim Hamilton trying to battle Jay Coon for that second spot. And they go 3 wide in a battle back there for the 4th spot. Out of turn number 4, it is going to be John South with the lead. Hamilton.
Robinson, turn 4.
Hamilton in second as it crosses the line with Jay Coon, Matthew Day, Chad King, top 5.
And a caution going to have to come out as we've got a stalled ride right at the top of turn 3 and 4.
I'm not too sure that's not the 11Z of Zach.
I think you're right.
Olivia. By golly, it is. Zach Olivia coming to a stop over there.
Yeah, he had the problem for sure. And let's see here. Looks like he's going to take it back to the
Looks
pits.
like he's going to ease it.
Oh, there, the hot pit, maybe.
Yeah, he is second in points, so that's if he has to leave, that's really going to hurt him.
Ooh, ouch. Yep.
So hopefully he's just in the hot pit and we'll be able to get back out.
You bet.
All right, no laps complete, so it will be a total restart.
Southern Sport Modified, a main event.
Well, we are racing the weather here tonight, trying to beat the storm that we got beaten bearing down on us from the north. And hopefully we'll be able to get that done.
OKC, they got plenty wet a little while ago.
Looks like it's headed down here over the mountain.
Yep. Well, it was a line moving from west to east for the longest time, and we knew all about it. Everybody that had weather on their telephone could tell too, but boy, it's got a little bit closer. But we're going to continue racing.
All right. Well, John South doing a good job there on the point.
Yeah.
And I believe well, I'm not sure if Jay Coon or Tim Hamilton. Tim Hamilton's in the second spot. Can't get over the look of that 54 at Van Day with that whole right side gone off of it.
Yes.
Got involved in a little crash him up there a little earlier in B main, I think it was.
Yep.
And crinkled all that up, so he decided to take it off.
Yeah, might as well.
Take it home back to the shop and beat it all out, put it back on a little bit later on this week.
Yeah, it might make the rest of the season with it. Okay, we'll have a restart.
All right, so looks like John South going to be your pole sitter. Maples on the outside. Then we got Coon and Hamilton, second row. King and Butler, third row. That car Butler's driving is for sale. Also, I forgot to mention last week, Kyle Robinson's car is for sale.
Aha.
Haley Robinson's brother's got his number 2 car for sale. So somebody looking for a really good, proven car. Either one of those are really good race cars.
You bet.
All right, going green this time around. John South on the pole. Maples Jr. on the outside. They're looking for that green flag.
John South out of Grapevine, Texas.
And green flags in the air, and we are back underway.
John South, good job of getting in one and bringing them out of 2 along the back chute. John South out of Grapevine, your early leader.
Tim Hamilton there in the second spot. Jay Coon battles with Maples for the third spot. Man, they are about 4 wide in battle for the 5th. John South getting it done out. Oh no, Kuhn almost loops it in front of Chad King.
Almost.
King has to dive to the infield to avoid the tires, but gets back on the track, but loses several spots. Hamilton trying to work to the outside of your pole sitter.
And problem in turn 4. Driver.
22 Jeremy Cox, but he gets it righted and gets back underway.
Sure does. Just did a little loop-de-loop, and that was it. Jeremy keeps going.
Matthew Day up to battle with Tate Butler for the third spot as a battle for the lead still going on between Hamilton and South. South getting a good run off the bottom of 4 over there, able to hold off Hamilton. Gets a good run off of 2 as well. Hamilton working a little higher groove, about the middle groove. Now Hamilton going to drop back down to the low side of South over there with South as they go through 3 and 4.
Good race. Good race. This racetrack in excellent shape, too.
Tate Butler working the high groove, and he's got Matthew Day, Billy Briarton right there behind him. That's your top 5. It's John South with the lead, then Hamilton, Butler, Day, and Briarton, your top 5.
Yep, and there's some good racing towards the middle of the race pack. On back, Mitchell York, Brandon Gritz, John Somers having a good race, Robert Cook, they're all having a good battle.
Oh, no. Maple spins it over here in the middle of turn number 2.
He sure did.
And that is going to bring out a caution.
Yes, here comes the yellow.
Caution on the Speedway. Caution on the Speedway.
Well, it was a great race right up to this point. John South leading them all. Tim Hamilton doing a good job at second. Tate Bedler was running third. Matthew Day fourth. Billy Briarton rounds out your top 5.
I had a friend of mine from a few years back stop and say hello a while ago. Jesse James Freeland from over at Paris, Texas. Former mayor of Paris, Texas.
Former mayor, it sure was. That was a pleasure to meet him.
Yeah, I stopped up here and chatted with us a little bit. Met him at Boone, Iowa.
Is that right?
And he was the mayor of Paris, Texas when I actually met him. Was in politics for a little bit. I think he got all that he wanted.
Yeah, I think he probably. No wonder he's such a good guy. He got out of politics.
Yeah.
Nice
All right, green flags in the air. This one's back underway. Tate Butler trying to take advantage of that restart, get to the inside of Hamilton. Hamilton goes high, as does Briarton, but looks like Butler gets a good run off to the bottom. Now they're door to door. Butler goes high. Is he going to push Hamilton up in the marbles? Hang on to it. Wow.
3 and 4.
Wow. What? Oh my goodness. Look at that jumbled up mess over there.
Yeah, we had a big mess. Right in the middle of 3 and 4.
Jeremy Cock, Keel, Brownlee.
And a caution coming
out.
out.
Looks like Penrod and Hickam. My goodness, man, they were stacking them deep, selling them cheap over there in turn number 3 and 4.
Buddy, yes they were.
Tim Hamilton got way up high. I thought he was going to get up in the marbles and maybe lose it, but he just kept his foot in it and shot off the top of turn number 4. But all for naught now, as it's going to be a line them back up and try it again kind of a deal.
Yep. Well, John South out of Grapevine has been doing a good job up to this, along with Michael Maples Jr. from Choctaw, Jane Kuhn in there out of Weatherford, and Tim Hamilton, Lindsay, Chad King from Davis, Tate Butler out of OKC.
One to go, 5 laps complete.
You bet. 5 laps complete.
John South hanging on to that lead, doing a good job, isn't he? I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, Neil Palmer, he's doing a great job. Just splendid.
Well, the race is going to be between Tate Butler and Tim Hamilton, I believe, when we get this one restarted.
I think you're right.
But they got Matthew Day and Billy Briarton there as well, so it could just really go either way. Here we go. Green flag's back in the air, and this is back underway. Hamilton still on the high side. Briarton going to make it 3 wide in the battle down the back stretch.
Wow.
Hamilton carries momentum off into turn number 3, gets ahead of Butler. Wow. Butler goes up on the high side behind him, right in front of Briarton.
Uh-oh, another spin.
Oh, no, and they're still stacking them up over there in turn number 2, or 3, I mean. Jay Kuhn, looks like Jay Kuhn dead in the water.
Yep.
And one of the Maples, he gets fired back up, but not before the caution comes out.
No, caution had to come out.
Oh, my goodness. All right, running out of time. That
Yeah,
moisture's creeping down on us from the north. Hope we can get this one in. All right, well, oh man, that race between Tim Hamilton and Tyler Butler. Hamilton's going to choose the inside line this time. That's interesting. And we're going to go green this time around.
You bet.
I think.
Or are we? No. No, he didn't like it.
No, we didn't knock that one.
No, he didn't.
Caution on the Speedway, guys. Caution on the Speedway. All right, well, they're going to line them back up, and we're going to try this one more time. You guys are going to have to get it together because we're just about to run out of time with the weather moving in on us.
Yeah. And now we get a green flag. Start. Back racing. 5 laps complete.
All right, here we go. Matthew Day going to move his way up there and try to make himself a factor in this. Tate Butler goes high. Hamilton in the middle, Day on the bottom. And it looks like Hamilton going to fall back to 4th now. The battle's going to be between South and Butler, it looks like, for the lead.
You betcha. Butler way high.
Oh, man. John South by 0.032 seconds as they cross the line.
Wow.
South still working the bottom there. Butler working that high side. Matthew Day up there with him. Butler to Hamilton goes to the bottom and stays down there.
He sure does. And, well, look who goes to the lead. Tate Butler doing a fine job staying up high.
Tate Butler made that high side work for him. Matthew Day's up there with him.
That's right. Matthew Day coming right along in 3rd. Now he's racing.
Hamilton says, I better get back on the high side. That was working good for me. So he goes back high. And I'm going to try to follow Matthew Day around the outside of John South. John South hanging tough on that low side.
Yeah, it's working out well for him. Good racing action right through the middle of the pack as well. Mitchell Yorkener, Brandon Gritz, John Summers, Robert Cook, all having some good racing going on. And spin in turn 2 momentarily. York at the 5050 car stopped momentarily.
Yeah, looks like he gets fired back up and out of the way. But I'll tell you what, that 5 of Tate Butler is walking away now as we come up on cross flex for halfway home. Matthew Day might not have anything for Butler. Tim Hamilton looked like we got John South spinning. Dan Day spinning.
Yep, Dan Day without the right side of the square.
Wow, getting wild over there. Back under caution here on lap number 10.
That's right, 10 laps complete.
Single file restart.
Single file restart, sure enough.
Single file restart on this one.
Yeah, Matthew Day's car, a little bit lighter since there's no right side to it.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any side pressure to hold him, you know.
Well, that's true.
Doesn't have anything to hold him on that side bite, you know.
Yep.
Okay, so Matthew Day's in second. He chooses the inside line. Tim Hamilton goes back on the top side. Now, he tried the bottom, and it wasn't working for him, so he went back up top, and I believe he was making up some ground on Butler and Day when the caution came back out, so that top side might really work for Hamilton. He's tired of winning heat races. He wants to get a main feature event under his belt, so he's pretty hungry, and he's driving pretty hard tonight.
Yes, he is.
He is not giving up by any means.
Huh.
And looks like we're going to go green this time around. The light goes off over in turn number 3. And the little sky is lighting up to the north there, so we're getting pretty interesting.
10 laps complete.
Green flag's in the air, and we got this one back under.
Well, it wasn't easy.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, look at Matthew Day. Gets a drive. Oh, no.
Mercy, look out. Hold on.
Wow.
Good drive in second place. Good. A theft of caution coming out.